Hi, I'm Jayne Lightfoot. I study millinery at the Adult Education Centre in Wolverhampton. The reason it all came about is I'm actually currently a builder at the moment, which I know is a bit bizarre for most people, but my husband is a semi-retired builder, and he's taught me how to plaster, tile, dry line, you name it, I do it. But he's wanting to totally retire now, so what we're trying to do is look for something else for me to do. And millinery has always been a passion of mine, right from a very early age. I can remember as a child, any excuse of wedding to wear a hat. But it really came about when my daughter was getting married last year, and I couldn't find a hat that I was really interested in or passionate about that worked with the outfit that I had. So I took it upon myself to make one, and consequently I ended up making one for the mother of the groom and for some of the guests as well. So through conversation it then came about that maybe this is the thing that I can use as a new career, but the real crux was, can I actually make hats? So following the wedding I started looking around at courses and colleges, and it was a bit disheartening to start with because a lot of them were in London and they were really, really expensive, and I mean expensive. Or you got a lot of them where they were day courses, like Build a Fascinator in a day, which, don't get me wrong, is great, anything is useful, but it wasn't giving me the in-depth course that I really wanted to get into. I wanted somebody to teach me the basics right through to the intricate workings. So by chance I came across the Wolverhampton College, because I actually live in Nuneaton, so it was going to take me about an hour and a half to get in, but it was worth it. So I signed up, and I signed up for the morning course initially, and after the probably second lesson I was sold. Perfect, passionate, that was it, and I couldn't wait for the next week. So with Beth Matthews, who's my tutor, who is, I have to say, she's got so much patience with me, she's brilliant, and she said, well look, sign up for the afternoon course as well. So that's what I did, but then I still couldn't wait for the following week to come. So I was actually ordering online and buying fabrics and trims and things and making things at home, and then couldn't wait to bring them in for Beth to see them the following week. So from there, it was I signed up in the September, and by the May of 2013 I'd actually made 30 hats. I'd had loads of support from my family and friends, and I decided that I needed a website. So my husband took it upon himself to build me a website because we got quoted £3,000 plus. So he said, right, I'll build the website. My daughter offered to do the photography. Well, she had a friend at work that would do the photography, and she said, I'll do the modelling. Then I had another friend that said, come and do a stand at an Ascot Ladies Charity Day. So I did that as well, and that's where all the real hunger and passion just kept coming and coming. So that was about 9 months. Then we broke up for the summer period, and during that period I had lots of conversations with my family and with my husband and raided the piggy bank, and I really went for it, and I booked a stand at the National Wedding Show at the NEC for October, which was really, I was petrified, to be honest, because I thought, my goodness, I've committed all this money, because it was quite expensive. But I was so excited as well, and then it dawned on me that I needed a bridal collection, so I actually made 50 bridal headpieces during that summer period. I designed the stand, I did my leaflets, I did a box stand, everything, but then the real thing came 2 weeks before the show. The organisers invited me to submit some pieces for the selection process for the catwalk, and it was wow. They shortlisted 16 pieces from me, and 6 of those actually were used on the catwalk, so it was quite an emotional thing really. And everybody from the college, all the girls, I've made some wonderful friends, they all came along and supported me. Beth came along. It really was overwhelming. We had 15,000 visitors during the show, and the stand was absolutely manic. My husband, he came into his pink side. He was like, oh, try this on madam, try that on madam. It was just brilliant, but because of that and the encouragement that we got, it was the bedroom that I'd been using at home was like no more. It was just, it was a minefield. So I came home one day and he put a hole in the ceiling and he said, right, I'm going to build you a dedicated workroom and showroom. So that's what we're in the process of doing now, and that has all happened in 12 months. So I would say to anyone, if you have a desire, if you've got a passion, go with it, do it, because you've just got to follow your dream. And the encouragement from Beth has just been overwhelming, and my desire now is to build on the 12 months that I've had, and you know, keep learning from Beth and experimenting, and hopefully Jayne Allison Millinery will become a recognised brand with quality and inspirational ideas.